Summer is a great time to fish. There is so much action. Dams, creeks, rivers, it's awesome fun. Murray cod and golden perch love the warmer temperatures. There's heaps of food for them and you catch plenty of fish. But we need to look after them correctly. Now, handling Murray cod and golden perch is very, very important for their survival so that we can get out there, catch more fish and the population can grow stronger. Now, summer is more important than winter, but in saying that, you still want to handle them correctly year round. But I just got a few quick tips right now to help you handle them correctly, especially in summer. Now, summer is all about doing it quick. We're in the dam at the moment, and the water temperature in the top layer of the dam is a lot warmer than down deep. The fish comes from cooler water down deep, and when they get brought up to warm water, they don't like it, especially larger fish. So those cod that are over 80, 90 centimeters, especially the ones well over a meter, they do not like it very much, and the big golden perch really struggle. What I've got here is a small Murray cod. As you can see, he's just in the net, just sitting there quite calmly. Now, because it's late in the afternoon, the water's already cooled down a little bit, and he's happy just sitting there like that. A large fish, you don't want to sit him in the net too long, but keeping the fish in the net is good because it keeps that oxygen going through their gills. But what you want to do, get it in the net, get all your camera gear ready first. So get your camera, get all your gear like this brag mat, wet it, get it out, get your pliers. Lift the fish in. I'll just lift this little fella in. Now I'm demonstrating with a small Murray cod because I'm going to spend a little bit of time filming this video, but swimming them in that cooler water, because it's the afternoon, he handles it just fine. But if this fish was 90 centimeters plus, don't keep him out of the water too long. Get him out like this, take a quick snap photo, put him on the wet brag mat. Always have your hands wet. As you saw, I wet my hands, wet the brag mat, support the belly. This fish is only small, but support the belly of every size fish, no matter how big it is. It's good practice. Lay him on your brag mat, make sure it's wet, measure him. He's a 50 centimeter cod. I like using a glove over a lip grip. You can use lip grips on smaller fish, but it can bust their mouths. Try and use a glove, especially on fish a little bit bigger than this. This one's quite small, so he's not going to hurt my hand too much. Always handle under the belly like that. Swim them, let them go. It's really, really important to handle fish correctly in summer. Just follow those simple handling techniques. Now, as you can see, I'm cradling him. This is kind of like a cradle or a comfort lift, and it's a really good idea, and it's a good way to release them if you don't want to get cod thumb. If you haven't got that glove on, you can just cradle them like this in the water, they'll take off. Now, because he's small and because it's the afternoon and the temperature of the water is a little bit cooler than it was during the middle of the day, I'm just going to swim him first. Because he's small, he should be able to hold himself in the water and take off. Now, you don't want to keep him in this warm water for too long when they're a big fish, but see, if I let go of him there, he's holding himself and he's going to shoot off. I'll just touch his tail, make sure he goes down, and he did. Because he's nice and small, he swims off fine. With the bigger fish though, they might not go back down, especially golden perch. Like golden perch over about 50 centimeters, big Murray cod that get over the 80, 90 centimeters. If you don't get them in quick for a photo and let them go back quickly, they can struggle to go down. Sometimes they won't even go down, and that's why it's important not to fish any deeper than about 9 meters in the dams in summer, especially because they get barotrauma with their bladder inflates and they just can't get down. Now that warm water can impact them. So earlier this afternoon, we're actually doing a bit of trolling, and I managed to hook onto a really nice golden perch. It was 60 centimeters, but the temperature of the water surface was very hot. The fish come from 6 meters deep, and he struggled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the little clip of how to release a fish when they won't swim back down. There's a little trick you can do by using the tools that are in your boat to make sure that the fish goes back down into the deeper, cooler water, and so that it survives. Swimming on the top, he wouldn't go back down. So I'm going to show you that little tip right now. Now, we've been swimming him for a bit, and he actually won't swim off. He's been floating. I tried to spear him in, and it's all to do with summer conditions. The summer heat really knocks goldens and cod around. So if I just let him sit there, he's on his side. So a way you can get him to swim off is get your tackle back. I'll just let him sit there for a second while I show you this. Get your tackle back and get a hook, normally a stinger hook. In this case, I've got a jig egg because that's all I could find. Tie it on upside down, cut it, and flatten the barb. Make sure you flatten the barb. You see that fish is on its side there. He's not happy because of the temperature up here, but if we get him back down to the cool water, he'll be happy. So I'll just pin that hook through the bottom jaw. This happens all the time in summer. Even in the dark it happens, especially with golden perch. I'll send him back down. So we're in 13 meters. I'll get him about halfway, about 7 or 8. That's probably about there. And then all you do is just yank it. Now that would have come straight off and the fish will stay down there. There you go. Now that fish wasn't going home. We were never going to get him back down there. But with that little setup, in summer, you can make sure the fish are returned to the cooler water. So if the fish were going to die on us while we're out here, it's almost not worth fishing for them in summer. That's why winter is really good, because the fish really can handle the water quite well. They can swim off really easy at the surface temp. But that temperature down there would be around 20, maybe 19 down deep. Where he came from, it's 27 up here. Really knocks them around, especially the big fish. So cod over 90, 100, and golden perch that are over 55 or even 50. That one was 60 centimeters. Get a big weight, you can actually make up a proper release system. If you just get your tackle back, cut it, put your hook upside down, pin him in the bottom jaw, send him down, give it a yank, it'll slide out, but just make sure you flatten the barb. That's a jig head, because that's all I had to rush to find something quickly to get the fish down. Flatten that barb, give it a yank, and he takes off. How good's that? Summer fishing, 60 centimeter golden before sunset. So that's a really good result, and a good result because the fish got returned safely.